What's up you guys, Brickell here with a new video for you. In today's video I will be remaking my favorite pair of jeans. If you are interested in all things sewing and fashion, then please hit subscribe because this channel is made for you. Now this is just going to be a very quick and easy way on how to recreate your favorite pair of jeans. Now if you want to get more technical and you want to learn how to make pants from scratch, like how to make your sloper and then make different designs of pants, I would recommend getting this pattern making book for fashion designers. I will link it down below. Now when recreating your favorite pair of pants, all I did was unpick my favorite pair that fit me the best, and then I laid it out flat on some pattern making paper and retraced it by using the proper pattern making tools, which I will link a video right here on what tools you will need. But you really want to make sure you have your tracing wheel because that is going to be key when recreating your favorite pair of jeans, or really any pattern for that matter. And if you don't want to unpick your favorite pair of jeans, all you would do is, leave them how they are, and then just make sure you lay them as flat as you possibly can, and then use your tracing wheel to create the shape that that pattern is giving you. Now I'll just go ahead and demonstrate how to trace just a few pieces of my pattern. Other than that, just make sure you do the same techniques with all of the other pieces. And then a pro tip, keep in mind how much stretch is in the fabric you will be sewing with, because this will determine how much ease you will need for your fabric. And if you're not completely sure, I would just recommend adding about an inch seam allowance just for starting, and then you can just fit your pants on you and then, get rid of whatever seam allowance that you don't need. Okay, this next part is very important. When you are done creating your pattern pieces, you want to make sure that they will all fit together. So check your inner seams, outer seams, just everywhere, all the pockets, to make sure that your patterns will fit, and this will make it easier for sewing. You are going to need 8 pattern pieces total. You will need your front, back, front pocket, your fly, back panel, back pocket, waistband, and belt loops. You'll need about 5 to 6 belt loops. The size of your belt loops just determine how big you want them to be. I made mine about an inch wide to 2.5 inches long. Do you guys know that little pocket that's in your front pocket, and it's just so small you can't really fit anything into it? And ladies, you know what I'm talking about, because I know for sure it's on women's jeans. And anyway, I have decided to recreate that pocket but bigger, and so I just want to make sure I can fit my ID and like a debit or credit card. And so for like my redesign of my pants, I just decided to make a little coin bag to it. So yeah, here it is. Isn't it super cute and super helpful? Anyway, if you'd like, you can add interfacing just on the edge of the pockets, fly, waistband. This will help the structure of your garment. And I would recommend using a knitwear interfacing. There's a bunch of different options that you can find at Joann's or whatever fabric store that you are at. When you are sewing your front pocket, you will have your, like you saw when I was recreating my pattern, you'll have your pocket bag, and then the denim piece that will be sewn on top of the pocket bag. And then at the opening of your pocket, I went ahead and did a double stitch just to make it look a little bit more professional. And then of course just stitch down at the sides to hold the pocket bag into place. I have a question for you guys. Should I make custom denim jeans as part of an item to sell on my website? If so, comment down below. I'm more than happy to make you guys a pair if you're interested. And please be sure to check out designerbrickels.com. Sewing the fly can be a little bit tricky, but as soon as you get the hang of it, it is pretty easy. All you're gonna do, sew the left side of your fly first, and then go about sewing the bottom seams of your front panels together, and then sew the zipper onto the fly. Then sew the right side of the fly, sew the zipper on, and then create your J stitch. I apologize, my fabric is super dark, so it's hard to see the detailing. I've made some men's leather pants and I sewed a zipper in that video, so I'll just link the video right here. It'll be a little bit easier to see. And if you need help with creating this fly, or just sewing a fly in general, let me know and I will create a better detailed video for you guys. Okay, pro tip, when marking your fabrics, use fabric wax for dark colors and fabric chalk for light colors. If you use chalk on dark colors, it's harder to take off and sometimes might even be impossible to take off, so make sure with darker fabrics that you use wax instead, because then when you iron it, it will disappear. Sewing double seams. Now with your back and your back panel, you're going to mark over 3/8 of an inch. Then with wrong sides together, place your back top panel on top. Flip that extra 3/8 of an inch over and then sew down 1/4 of an inch. And then you'll just flip that over to hide it and then do your double seams. I found a very helpful video from a different YouTuber that I like to watch. I'm going to link the video down below. She shows how to sew different double seams, like flat filled seams and so on and so forth. So her video is really great if you need a little bit more help. So again, I'll link that down below. Now I just wanted to explain, just in case anyone doesn't know, when creating double seams, there's a sewing machine made just to create double seams. And the way how I'm showing you is just if you have like a regular home sewing machine or just a regular industrial straight stitch machine, this is the best way to mimic how to create those double seams and to make your pants or whatever garment you're trying to make look more professional. It has always been a struggle for me to find great fitting clothing, so that's just another reason why I have decided to get into fashion and why I'm just passionate about designing. I really want to help express the best version of myself, and I want to do the same for other people. I want to create beautiful clothing that will have that perfect fit and help others feel like the best version of themselves, because again, it's always just been a struggle for me to find great fitting clothing. So with that being said, if you are having a hard time finding the right fit, really with just any clothing that you're looking for, reach out to me. I'm happy to make you custom pieces. And if you are wanting a custom pair of denim jeans, again, just reach out to me either by email or any social media platform, and I'm happy to make you a custom pair. When you are done creating the front and back of your pants, you are going to pin together your inner seam, and this is where we are going to create a double seam again. Now you can do it the same way how I did previously, or to make it more comfortable, you can just serge it and then stitch it down that way instead. And then don't forget to stitch down the side of your pocket like I'm doing right here, that detailing that you see. That will give it more structure and a little bit more design. Alright, you guys, this is how the pants is turning out. I have my fun detailing pocket to fit my debit and credit card. I have my double seams. I added a designer Brickell's tag in the back for more design. And now we will be sewing the waistband and the belt loops. And yes, your waistband pattern should look like it's a big smiley face because it's going to wrap around your waist, of course. And then what you're gonna do if you want to add interfacing, like I mentioned before, you're gonna put interfacing on the outer side of the waistband. This is the side that you will pin to your actual pant, which I will show you here. Also, make sure you pin your belt loops with your waistband. So just on one side of your belt loop, you'll, pin where you want your belt loops in place. And then on the other side of the belt loop, I'll show you later. So you just go ahead and sew your waistband down with your belt loops. And then on the other side of your belt loop here, you'll go ahead and unpick where it needs to be placed. Feed your other side of your belt loop through it and then sew it down. Alright, the last step on creating the waistband is that we will go ahead, pin it in place by tucking the inside of your waistband, make it as professional as you possibly can. And then to go around the belt loops, you'll go ahead and stitch it down. With your belt loop, you will sew in as far as you can, place your belt loop over like I do here, and then I hop my needle around the belt loop and then continue where I left off in a straight stitch. And then when I am done doing this, I want to make sure that I clip all of my threads because by hopping the needle over the belt loop, it will create a little thread loop right here. So I go ahead and cut that off and make sure that that is completely clean. And as you see here, I sewed down the inside of the waistband as well. And then I will do the same for the top edge of my waistband. Okay, you guys, for the last steps on creating your pants, you're going to want to hem the bottom of your pants and then add a button to your waistband. You can add whichever button that you'd like. I am personally just going to add a snap, just the same that I did with my pocket that I showed you at the beginning of the video. Give your pants a good press, especially the waistband, and you are done. Now here are the final results. You guys, I am so happy with how these pants turned out. They really are the best fitting pair that I own. I will be making some more videos on that soon. But yeah, comment down below. Are you guys liking how these turned out? And are you maybe gonna try and make yourself a pair? You totally should. They are so fun to make. And if not, if you want me to make you a pair of custom jeans, just let me know. I'm so happy to do so. Other than that, please like this video and please subscribe to my channel if you're interested in all things sewing and fashion. I appreciate your guys' support and I will see you in a new video. See ya!